Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. Today's video will be whatever Zumadoria was Machamp from Pokemon. Always like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into today's video, shall we special? Okay, we start off with the young Izuku. Izuku was born with gray skin, a weird looking lip, and what people can guess were bones that came out of his skull. So yeah, Izuku was born a Machamp. So yeah, Izuku was literally different from most quirk kids, as his density was very very dense, and he had 4 arms. So yeah, at 4, when he went to the quirk doctor, he discovered that his quirk, was a martial arts type quirk. But in short terms, he can learn any martial arts fast, as well as have very very superhuman strength. Izuku loved this. Is he'll be able to be like All Might at home. Him and his mom were celebrating. Yeah, I can't wait. Don't worry, Izuku. Thank God you have a quirk. You can go have the thought of what if he didn't have a quirk. Then those thoughts went away when she heard that he did. They celebrated for the night. At school, Izuku told everyone about his quirk. His quirk was dubbed Champion, and he had, and they started playing heroes and villains. Izuku was told to be a villain due to his weird look, to his weird looks. Izuku thought that this could help him practice to be in a mindset of villain to know how villains think, thus knowing how villains will fight. So yeah, that literally went horribly wrong. Izuku got beat the fuck up. Like, take a grenade in one hand and well, put that fucking grenade on a little thing of cheese. That cheese being blown up. So yeah, Izuku was covered in burns. But this didn't stop Izuku. He kept on fighting, but when did, his arms would never coordinate. He went only used to having 2 arms, so having 4 would make it harder for him. He can only use one arm at one time, having to lock one pair of his arms to use the others. So yeah, did not win, and time again he would lose and lose and lose more. This almost broke the spirit of Izuku, but he knew he could be a great hero. He wanted to show the world that he could be the best that no one ever could. To be the champion of heroes. No, the champion of Japan. Not even that. The champion of the world. The strongest hero that would ever live. And he would go on to accomplish that. Izuku skipped school one day, walked to a karate dojo, and watched. Izuku analyzed every moveset, everything they're talking about in every little thing. He did not understand it, yet he did. he was learning. So one day he started looking up taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, and karate. All these types of martial arts. He started training after looking at videos, tutorials, and everything. He wanted to be the best, so he needed to be the best. One day, Izuku skipped school again, now 8 years old. After training, he learned to basically use all his hands at the same time. It's just harder to use them as separate than as both. So yeah, Izuku entered the dojo as everyone looked at him. Izuku smiled as he pointed to the master of the dojo. I challenge you to a battle. Kid, you will not know what you're getting into. You shouldn't. I will win. I know it. And if I do, I'm taking over this place. Fine. Let's get this over with. The guy throw the guy started with a kick. Izuku blocked and then blocked a punch. Izuku was focused. He had the idea of using his lower arms to block kicks and his upper arms to block punches and hooks. This guy started throwing combo moves, fighting Izuku. But Izuku kept on blocking and punching, and started punching the sky. The punches were well strong as hell. Once the once the master was tired, Izuku knew it was time. So he started firing punches. And soon the master was bloodied and fell. This scared everyone. Thus, all the students rushed at him. At the end of the day, they started walking out in crunches or in wheelchairs. As Izuku smiled at the top of the dojo, he had accomplished one of his feats. So he started practicing more with the equipment that he now had. Izuku kept on fighting, learning more punches, throwing them harder, faster than ever. Izuku also started learning moves like bullet punch. Wait a minute, guys. Izuku also learned some hypnosis type things, giving him a code word known as rest. That after that, when he rests, he will he will rest. Then after a while, he'll get back up, recovering all his strength and health. So yeah, Izuku was heard out through the Matafusu area of Japan. Suddenly, fighters from all over Japan started coming there, only to get their asses whooped by a now 10-year-old Izuku. He was in the underworld of Japan. He would fight in rings, and he would always throw his signature move, 1,000 punches from hell. Now these punches lasted only 2 seconds, and at the end, he threw up two. He threw three more punches. One up in the one across the face, one in the gut, and the other up the jaw, knocking them out. Soon, Izuku beat almost everyone that wanted to fight him. He now wanted to travel the world to finally beat the Ultimates. So he ran away. And Black dynamited his ass to America, then China, then Korea, then Europe. Izuku battled his way, fighting polar bears, the Russian army, and Ukraine. Izuku also learned that being strong does not mean you have to fight and beat everyone you see. In the ghetto, he started helping everyone out. To the point, he established the Free Nation, which is technically not a nation, but basically a gang that protects a large area of several ghettos. Izuku runs it, and no one can stop him. They protect the people, keep food up, and are friendly with the police. Who, after Izuku's been there and left, they seem to have nicer people there. The police's fears go away. The fear is gone from the areas. Izuku went to South America, beat up several gangs and drug lords until he was 16. Walking back, or Black Dynamiting his way back to Japan for the UA entrance exam. And that's the video for today, guys. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Sorry for the short video and all noise in the background.